What if I told you that the day you got your last raise, you probably became less financially free? Sounds impossible, right? Then answer this honestly. When your income went up, did your savings grow, or did your lifestyle? Here's the uncomfortable truth. If someone doubled your salary tomorrow, there's a good chance you'd still be waiting for your next paycheck a year from now. Not because you don't work hard, but because almost everyone falls into the same invisible trap. We spend years believing one lie. If I could just earn a little more, everything would finally fall into place. Yet there are people earning $40,000 who feel broke, and people earning $200,000 saying the exact same thing. How? Because staying broke has surprisingly little to do with how much money you make. It has everything to do with what happens the moment that money arrives. Every payday feels like a fresh start. Then reality shows up. Rent, bills, subscriptions, a few purchases that seem harmless. And before you know it, the paycheck is gone. Then the countdown begins. Not to your goals, to your next payday. After a while, most people stop questioning it. They start believing this is just what adulthood feels like. Working harder every year without ever feeling safer. That's what makes the trap so dangerous. It doesn't feel broken. It feels normal. And every raise simply makes the cage a little bigger. So here's the question that changes everything. What if the difference between staying broke and becoming financially free comes down to one decision you make every single payday? Most people ask one question when money hits their account. What can I afford to buy? People who quietly build wealth ask a different question. What part of this money never belonged to me in the first place? That single shift changes everything. Because your entire paycheck doesn't belong to today's version of you. Part of it belongs to the person you'll become years from now. The problem is, your future self never gets a vote. Your present self wants comfort, convenience, instant rewards. That's why the habit that changes everything isn't saving what's left. It's paying your future first. Before you spend a single dollar, part of every paycheck automatically moves out of your spending account. No negotiation. No relying on willpower. Because the people who build wealth don't depend on motivation. They remove the decision before temptation ever arrives. But here's the twist almost nobody sees coming. Even people who do this still fail. Why? Lifestyle inflation. Every time your income grows, your definition of normal quietly grows with it. The apartment gets bigger. The car gets nicer. The monthly payments get heavier. Because every new expense isn't just today's decision. It's tomorrow's obligation. Before long, you're climbing the ladder, while carrying a heavier backpack every single year. That's why so many people earn more than ever, yet never feel richer. The people who escape this trap ask one question before every upgrade. Will this give me more freedom, or more monthly payments? That's why two people earning the exact same salary can end up living completely different lives. One slowly buys freedom. The other slowly buys a more expensive cage. Before you click away, picture your next paycheck landing in your account. Now ask yourself one uncomfortable question. How much of it is already spent before you've even earned it? Take a second. Think about every payment that's already waiting. The rent, the car, the subscriptions, the upgrades that no longer feel optional. If almost every dollar already belongs to someone else. Pause. Because this next sentence might explain your entire financial life. Your paycheck isn't giving you freedom. It's paying for decisions your past self already made. Let that sink in. The next time money hits your account, don't ask, what do I want today? Ask, will my future self thank me for this? Because every payday is a vote. Not for your bank account. For your future. Change that one decision. Repeat it every payday. And one day you'll realize something incredible. You didn't become financially free because you earned more. You became financially free because you finally changed the way you thought about money. And that's why, if you make this one shift every single payday, staying broke doesn't become unlikely. It becomes almost impossible.